Hello everybody, this is Tyler, Ozone's Pocket, and welcome back to Lucid9. Disregard the sliding of the desk, I just had to slide back in the keyboard. Anyways, without further ado, let's continue. I know with satisfaction that the heaviness in my limbs is much less substantial than before. I wake to a soft knock at the door. Huh, someone actually knocked. Who would have thought? Come in. This time, it's Misaki who slips through the door. I still really like her purple eyes. She wordlessly walks over to my side and embraces me. I stiffen awkwardly at her touch. Miki? I'm so glad you're okay, Yama. When I heard they were allowing visitors, I rushed here as soon as I could. I was starting to think I would never see you again. She drops off into silence for a moment. I feel her fingers clench at my hospital gown. Yahiko and Mrs. Sato told me about the investigation, about your involvement with the case. Yeah, sorry for not telling you. You didn't have to. I just wanted to say you did very well, Yama. The simple words make my throat swell. Before I can respond, she releases me, settling in the chair nearest my bed, having to take note of the stress weighing on her features. She looks a lot more tired than I remember. Something wrong? It's just something about the case still worries me. Have you heard about the recent uproar and patter? Can't say I have. Well, it seems the murderers caused a political firestorm. People are angry at how the government handled the incident. The inciting incident? Wait, why is the government getting backlash? Aren't the murders a local issue? Misaki shakes her head. After his re-election last week, Mayor Nori held a press conference. According to reports, Mr. Aida was an immigrant. Not many are happy that a foreigner was able to murder innocent civilians within their borders, so the mayor blamed Japan's government for granting amnesty to undocumented workers to compensate for the financial crash in 2007. He even proposed for Islamu to break away from the country's incompetence, but become an independent state. I can only remain in stunned silence at this revelation. Mayor Nori is using the murders as his political platform? With all this attention resolving around Raida, why is the Academy being excluded from the media? Do you know if they mentioned the Academy at all? They haven't. That's what worries me the most. It's almost as if... She trails off, seemingly lost in thought. As if what? As if someone was were attempting to cover up the school's involvement. A cover-up? I know, it's a bit stretched. It's a bit of a stretch, but listen to this. She retrieves her phone from her pocket. Remember how the Academy has quite a few sponsors? Isn't that why it's so prestigious? You know, career day and all. Exactly. So, I figured, what if they were afraid of people knowing that they were affiliated with a school who hired a murderer? Then how were they able to censor the media? That, I still don't know. She says this dejectedly, sinking into her seat. Yama? Yeah? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have worried you with this. It's fine. Thanks for telling me. I suppose I should let you rest. I still need to speak with Rui. I'm sure you'll be alright. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Miki. Of course. Rest well, Yama. After flashing one last smile, she strides out the door. It was surprising to see Misaki so anxious, but then again, it's only natural considering everything that's happening. The Academy is being excluded from the media. The citizens are fed up with the government. Mayor Nori is calling for sovereignty. It seems change is imminent for Islamu. The fact that the murders have garnered so much attention on this scale still boggles my mind. Not wanting to dwell on this for too long, I force myself to clear my head. I can think more on this later. For now, I should focus on the people around me. That's probably all I can do. The next visitor comes around an hour after Misaki. She's dressed in her school uniform like she's just an ordinary student, going to an ordinary school, ready to face another long day of ordinary classes and ordinary teachers. The sight is so ordinary that it makes my throat sore. After these past 3 months, after remembering how she dragged me through therapy, after all that she's been through, just looking at her makes me hopeful that life will, one day, return to normal. She looks back in the chair by my bed, face shining with a typical grin. Morning, Lazyhead! Morning. What's with the uniform? I don't know. I just kinda missed it after a while. Come again? It's not all that bad. I mean, being forced to wear it kinda sucks, but when you don't have to wear it anymore, it feels weird. Like, hey, I'm still a second year. I still have another 365 days before I can become an old foggy. I flick her in the forehead with a mocking frown. Who are you calling an old foggy? Who do you think? Are you sure you want to stick with that statement? What's that supposed to mean? You know, being an old foggy is a pretty good life. I get killer discounts, I don't have to work, I have free passes to any offensive thing I want. Like this. And don't forget. Okay, that's all. On a second thought, never mind. Too late. Now I have old person privileges. Heaven help us all! It's a little weird, choosing each other like this after what we've been through, but I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, this would function as a amazing segue into a different topic of conversation. Oh no, don't do it! Speaking of old foggies, how are your parents doing? I hate you! No, you don't. She kissed my bed a little, but perpetually responds. They've been visiting over the past few months. They couldn't come in here, though, because, you know... Because I was isolated? Because I was unstable? Because I could live to talk with them at any time. They're really thankful. It'd be nice if you could come over for dinner sometime. They'd like to talk to you about something. About marrying her. I know it. Anytime. Sounds like we're both going back to Sato. Yeah, since school's closed, they want me to go back home. Probably tomorrow. They visited earlier. You didn't see them? No, I was probably sleeping. Maybe. Did something happen? Oh, well, you know, Dad said that something important happened at work. You probably got caught up in it all, as usual. Well, that makes sense. Weird bites her lip and meets my gaze. Not my glaze, I'm not making ham or anything. I really think that you could contact your parents. There goes a little chilly. My fingers dig into the blankets. No need. The hospital probably has. Okay. We sit in silence for a moment as Ruri works to find words to say. She's blushing. Yama? But the door suddenly flies open and familiar faces pour into the room. Hiko, Masato, Misaki, Akira, Elizabeth, and Avery all race to my bedside. Up and at 'em, Coach! You have hereby been acquitted of all crimes! What? I think she means you're allowed to leave the hospital. And the doctors told you guys this, not me? Come on, man. It's only a pansy sits around and twiddles his thumbs when there's work to be done. In other words, you got tired of waiting. Well, technically, my good man, Yum is officially released. I'll do my considerable influence. Uh-huh, I'm sure. Actually, the scary thing is that he's probably telling the truth. I really need to ask him about, well, everything, eventually. Oh, get up already! Elizabeth suddenly seizes my arm and pulls me out of bed, shoving a handful of clothing in my face. Get dressed! We have something to show you. The others smile expectantly, posed on the tips of their toes. Rue grins encouragingly. Lead the way! After giving me a few minutes to change into a spare uniform, we check out of the hospital and clamber into a limousine, supposedly paid by Yahiko. The group's in a chatty mood as we wind down the streets to a familiar shopping complex by the academy. Laughter, jokes, teasing chase away the tension in the air. We stop in front of Cafe de la Pax. Or is it Pax? I never figured that out. Where Yahiko bounds up to the door and opens it with a flourish. Huh. Deja vu. After you, my good minions. I'm floored as we step through the door. Colorful streamers and balloons are plastered around half the cafe. Decorated letters proclaiming, welcome back, heroes, hanging from the ceiling. There's a stark contrast from the slick and sophisticated furnishing, but that doesn't stop my gratitude. This is... for us? I certainly don't see anyone else. You guys! Rue covers his face with her hands. I just... thank you! Oh, it ain't nothing. Just a couple of balloons and streamers. I can't do her voice for some reason. I wanted to rent a dragon! But Elizabeth said it'd be a fire hazard. There it is. Not to mention the minor problem that dragons don't exist anymore. Hey, don't forget who's paying for all this. Praise me! Praise me! I am your new god! I am your Jesus! Wow, to think that he would actually say that out loud. Thank you for your generosity. Elizabeth says these words plainly and honestly. Could they actually be getting along? But of course, my lady. This is pocket change in comparison to the Kari family treasury. This good mood quickly falters. Masaki's eyes light up in realization. Pocket change? Kari wealth is insurmountable, lovely maiden. Truly, your generosity is unimaginable. How kind your spirit is to provide our lowly company with a bountiful feast of refreshments. Wait, refreshments? Ah, so you agree. Manipulative as always. The hospitality of Nikari is beyond measure. I shall make certain that all of my followers learn of this. All of your followers? Okay, Mickey, that's just evil. I believe that 8 orders of high tea will be sufficient for our party. High tea? That reminds me, I'm gonna have some tea after this. Now, time to write that pat. This is beginning to feel like extortion. Manipulative as always, Misaki. Okay. 8 orders of high tea. Coming right up. The poor soul. Out with Symphony as he slides over to the counter, attempting to flirt with the server for a discount. Meanwhile, Akira and Elizabeth has dragged 3 tables together and arranged 8 chairs in even ellipses. Have a seat. We have something special planned. Even more special than all of this? Ha! You didn't think that we'd drag your asses all the way down here just to drink some plant water, did you? Elizabeth seemed fairly offended at this disparagement of her beloved tea, but remaining silent as Macedo flings something out of his backpack. Ta-da! Heavy, ragged binder lands squarely in the center of the table, stuffed to the brim with stacks of paper. A binder? Oh! The last time I saw one of these was during the Edo period. It ain't that old. We're all surprised when Airi suddenly snatches the binder, flipping through it like a madman. She smiles, the coolest thing I've ever seen to a broad smile from her. It's an OP? Yeah. Can I be GM? Can I be GM? Her eyes are almost shining. I've never seen her so happy before. Wait, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, aren't we? Well, something similar. Well, sure. I was gonna do it if no one wanted to, but... I want to. Huh. Role-playing. Who would have thought? I mean, you see it all over... Miiverse? Is it Miiverse? You've seen it all over Miiverse. I'm an avid Nintendo user, yet I don't even know what their social media thing is called. I didn't know you liked board games, Macedo! What? This ain't no board game. This is an artifact of story creation that weaves into tales of a hero's development. Me and the boys at home played it all the time. Little Beaky had to be the healer, though, because he couldn't sustain a good pounding. I have an ominous feeling about this. How exactly did you play RPGs? Acted it out, of course. How else are you supposed to play them? Oh boy! Who needs dice anyways? This way, it's all down to skill. No, dice are imperative. This firm word from Aries shocked us into brief silence. Dice are pansy. Well, hey, you're GM. That was frightening. For a moment, I swear that Eerie was radiating in a death aura. Well, the people at the old school used to think so. It might be best to get on their good side. So, what should we do first? You must create a character. Wait, I must develop the world lore. Erin narrows her eyes in concentration for a brief moment. Steampunk setting. You're in Edgar Metropolis, a bustling city where clockwork machinery see your needs and human finds ways to reach the heavens. Your fortunes are blessed, placing you squarely in the middle class. Metropolis is enlightened and thriving. Of this, you are grateful. Please choose one of the following classes. The Knight, a powerful yet cumbersome fighting type. The Heister, a rogue of sly mind and wit, with nimble feet and fingers. The Alchemist, a master of magical artifacts and elements, with a scientific twist. The Doctor, a knowledgeable cleric. You mean warrior? No, sorry, that's Game of Forest. Generally for girls. The Musketeer, a champion of firearms. The Engineer, the acquisitive innovator of ingenious inventions. The Entertainer, vulnerable to battle, but charming and convincing. Wait, did she really come up with this in just 5 seconds? Do you really believe that she wouldn't? Wow, they all sound so fun! I don't know what to pick! Shh, and obvious, there's only one good class. Here we go, time for Mercenary Macedo, the unbeatable fighter. This next part might surprise you. The Doctor! Wait, what? Macedo, you know that the Doctor's a healing type, right? What, you think I'm an idiot? I've always wanted to be the cleric. They always made me the fighter. Well, this is getting interesting. Very well, Macedo, Doctor. She didn't even seem phased. As for me, I'll be a heister. Sounds exciting. And I'll try my hand at a musketeer. That fits with your aim. She whips in my direction, ready for a snappy comeback, then realizes that I was complimenting her. Oh, thank you. Her aim was really impressive. I'll be an entertainer. Oh, so useless? You say that when we're in a foreign nation and the only thing keeping us from the chopping block are my liar skills. The entertainer could be really useful. Not that I'll say that out loud. So, Dr. Macedo, Heister Akira, Musketeer Elizabeth, Entertainer Rui, Yama, Masaki, and Yahiko remain. Yama, why don't you pick first? Sure. I'll review the list of classes in my head. Logically, we should probably pick all the different classes so that we're a balanced group. That leaves me with the alchemist, the engineer, or the knight. Being a knight sounds like I'll just have to do a lot of fighting. The alchemist sounds really cliche. I guess I'll be an engineer. What do they do exactly? Engineer stuff! Ah, of course! Yes, Akira, so I've gathered. In that case, I'll be a knight. What? Not an alchemist? Being an alchemist sounds so boring. The knights are much more heroic and daring. Well, that's no surprise. Now, to start. Whoa, hold up. Hiko suddenly pops next to me, apparently done with ordering the budget-breaking 8 height teas. Masato, my man. I thought we agreed that we wouldn't use pen and paper. We did? Without responding, Hiko reached into his backpack. Placed some things around the table. Merry Christmas, everyone. It isn't Christmas. Hiko's gifts are site codes, gleaming with the shininess of a newly released product. Where could Hiko have gotten these? Technically, they're just prototypes, but they should work amazingly well for our purposes. As we fit the futuristic spectacles over our eyes, Eri taps the table with impatience. Yeah, Hiko, you must pick a class. Class? Well, strategically speaking, you should pick the remaining class, which is the alchemist. Your wish is my command, my lady. You need a triply. What's with the stairs? Am I supposed to come up with the name and a backstory and all that? Well, if you insist. I'm 0.0017 kilometers tall. Eyes as blue as the Egyptian oasis. I was grafted by angels, and I fell from the heavens. But the clothing is skin tight, which helped pronounce my amazing features. My amazing figure. Yeah, I'm with you, Rui. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode of Lucid9. And the next episode is where I haven't seen before. Anyways, this has been Tyler, also known as Pocket. See you guys next time. Bye-bye!